to go and ease myself. Can you believe he's going to follow me? Like, he'll come behind me.
I think he cares about you.
That's not caring. And stand in front of the toilet.
You can hear gunshots in my house. Yes, you understand how vibes. Maybe you like it, right?
They want to know when you are praying, when you are drinking water. We have.
So research shows that when parents are warm and nurturing, their children are more likely to end up having the best of the best healthy romantic relationships in life. Now, in as much as we cannot have a 100% partner, I think it's only best that we get to pay attention to some of those things that would indeed help us be on the safer side. Yes, my name is Richard Pascal, and I am your host. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chat with Richie. So today we are going to be having a real chat, a real conversation, and it is titled, Does Family Upbringing Affect One's Relationship? Today I've also got 4 guests in the studio, and they are Becky, Andrew, Godwin, and Felicia. Now let's dive right into it. Situations in life where sometimes you hear a lady say, my dad, right, is the reason I expect so much from men. And sometimes we also hear men say the same thing, the opposite way. You know, my mom is the reason I expect so much from women. What do you think about such statements?
You know, coming from that context, I will say that statement isn't right.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Because the guy is coming from a different background.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady, being that she has already gotten a kind of concept from her father, or the man, he has gotten it from, his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And they are expecting, something of high value, of high standard from their opposite gender.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the lady should also understand that the kind of guy or the kind of lady he or she is to relate with, she should have that kind of understanding, because if she doesn't have that kind of understanding, she can't really get the best.
All right.
Being that she wants to please her dad or she wants to please her mom.
Okay, so now you are saying that she made that statement, or a lady would make such a statement simply because she's maybe trying to please the parents. She wants to get the best man.
Yeah.
Out of these current times.
Exactly.
The best man.
That is just exactly what it means.
Okay, Becky, let me direct this to you. You see, relationships of the past are different from the kind of relationships we have now today. Okay, so do you think it is possible for such a lady, because you are a lady, indeed you are, do you think it is possible for such a lady to find the kind of man her mom got married to, at this kind of period, this time?
For me, I'd say, I don't know. Personally, I think I want to get married to a man like my dad. You know why? My dad is caring, he provides. Although it's normal for men to cheat. Yeah, it's all normal, but you need to also...
Does your dad cheat?
No.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, you need to understand that, okay, you are going to date someone. Nobody is perfect. We have our own mistakes, the things we do. So the thing is, getting to be with somebody, you need to get to know them. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need to impose on them what you want.
Okay.
That's all right. At least you get to know them, you know what they want. You also give them your own point of view. If you guys can work out, fine. If it doesn't work out, it's no issue. You don't need to impose on somebody to do what you want.
Wow.
To me, it's not right.
Okay, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Felicia, let me come to you real quick. You see, Becky was saying that you do not need to impose on a man what you want from him as a lady, okay? But she was also saying that it is good to maybe want a really, really good man, but you cannot force your family into the man. Now, what if you encounter a simp? Do you know what simps are? Simps are men that these days on social media they say that they do too much. They discomfort themselves to please a lady. You see, and it could be from the family that maybe he is coming from. What do you think about a man when he is simping?
Well, I don't really like men that simps.
You don't like simps?
Yes. Why? Because they do too much, way too much. Like they inconvenience you. You don't have time for yours. Everything you want to do, you must relate it to them. If you want, yeah, they want to know when you are pooing, when you are drinking water, when you are going. Like it's frustrating. No, not a seen man.
Ladies do the same
Man
thing.
is different from that of a woman. No,
Not all ladies are like that.
it's always pasting on you. Like, where are you? Okay,
acting
maybe
obsessed.
now I want to go out with my friend and I come to you. Baby, we are going so place at so time. I'll be returning. I already told you when I am coming, but then an hour to the time you already called. Are you guys done? What are you people doing now? Are you eating?
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
It doesn't really make
No, see,
sense.
isn't this Andrew? Please let me direct this. Felicia, sorry. Isn't this what women want? You see, they want a perfect man. They want a caring and loving man. Now, when they encounter a simp, they look at him as he's being a weak male. A weak male. Do you think women are confused by nature, Andrew?
The answer is yes.
Why would you say yes?
They are obviously confused. They don't really know what they want.
But don't you think that's harsh?
Harsh in what sense?
Like when
Because
you
okay, let's direct the questions to them.
Okay.
What do they really want?
See, in the term, in the aspect of a semen, you know, everything has limits. There are limits to certain things. So, okay, fine. I walk up to you. I already told you I'll be going out by 4 p.m. and I'll be returning by 6:30. You should wait till 6:30. You should respect my time, right? Not you calling me 30 minutes after which I have left the house. Okay, fine. You've confirmed if I arrive safely. That's very okay. We have spoken. So you should wait for the 2 hours left for me to get back home. Or let me call you that I'm done, or some minutes when I am supposed to be done. Not you calling me 30 minutes. After 30 minutes again, you call me.
How do you define a man's care? How do you define when a man is caring?
Yeah, a man should be caring, but it shouldn't be too much. You should not be obsessed.
I guess we are here to learn.
Wow.
Let's
So the man shouldn't be too caring.
You should be caring, but don't like take
the
it too
extreme.
far. Yes,
Don't take it to the extreme.
You know,
Like you just want my word to revolve around.
yes,
It's not.
and it doesn't
like,
work.
It's not
I have my own life too. You get right. So you're being scared. Even a scary man can a woman know.
Yes.
Because he's scared that okay, I may lose this person.
Okay,
So
sorry.
instead of me to lose the person, okay, to this person, I'd rather the lady and myself.
Honestly,
But what do you want to say? Let's hear you.
I have something to say. Yeah. Okay. This is a personal. It's personal.
I love personal. What? You say?
My ex. The guy is so obsessive. Like, do you believe that if we go out, like we go to a party or we just go for an outing, if I want to go and kiss myself, can you believe he's going to follow me? Like, he'll come behind me.
I think he cares about you that much.
That's not caring. I'm standing in front of the toilet.
If that's not caring, then it's what?
No, that's too much.
It's
Like,
too much.
we are both here. I want to eat myself. You have to follow me to the bedroom. All in the name of, I don't want someone else to see me.
But I think
and
maybe
sometimes it feels like you don't trust us.
Yes.
Like you're going around everything we do, trying to know everything we do. If we feel you don't have the trust.
You don't trust
So
me.
start that could be that all these points I am trying to prove to you, you really do not trust me. And then from there we can equally get upset as well.
Okay, excuse me, please. Okay, Godwin. You see, Felicia and Becky, they said Becky said that her former boo, before boo, that he used to always follow her to the restroom, and it was just too much. Do you think it could have maybe been from his family? Maybe that was how his mom was always, the dad was always following the mom to the restroom, or maybe that's how the mom used to follow the dad when he's going everywhere. You know, even when he wants to go and poo, the mom too will follow the dad, because what we are talking about here is those family upbringing effects. So do you think it could be maybe coming from the family?
No, actually, it's a vice versa something.
Okay.
And let me just say, it might not be from the family.
Okay. Then where is it coming from?
He learned it through the process of time, maybe dating one or two, ladies.
So, okay, now you're talking about the experiences of life.
Yeah, the experiences of life.
Okay.
It might not be even from the family.
Okay.
It might just be through the process of time, dating one or two ladies like that. There are some kind of guys that afraid of losing a lady.
Okay.
You understand?
Maybe
To them,
because
they'll
they
feel
love
like-
her so much.
Yeah, because they love her. So for they'll just want to do everything to please that lady, even to the point of what she just said, that following her to the corridor of the bathroom.
The problem is these same ladies,
Mm.
if they had another guy that is different from their ex, or different from how their ex did it,
They still crave.
they still crave.
Oh my God.
I can never crave my ex.
Yes.
Wait,
They still crave their ex. They want the
I will never go back to my ex-girlfriend.
they want the present.
excuse me. Sorry.
What happened in the past stays in
Now,
the past.
let me say something here. Let me say something here. You see, there's this kind of thing that normally it's a trend that always come and go. Like, will you like to go back to your ex, or this worst thing should happen to you? Some ladies will say, I rather remain, this worst thing should happen to me than for me to go back to my ex. Now, in what sense? How has in the relationship you were before, how did he treat you?
Well,
No,
excuse me. Sorry to cut you. You see, sometimes we want to make sure that we are not selling out the wrong image of ourselves over time, because the family we could come from, our family background and upbringing could be maybe something that has shaping us to become the best version of ourselves, and we do not want to embarrass our parents. Maybe they are there or they are not there. Now, Andrew, let me ask you this. When a lady says that she is into a guy, she's solely into the guy, and she starts to do too much. When she does too much, I mean, some girls these days, what's it called?
Yeah.
They treat their boyfriends as their
God.
husbands, right? Or their God with a small G. Then, when they get into marriage, they now become girlfriends. They act as girlfriends to their husbands. So, what do you think about this, Andrew?
First of all, I think the only mature minds should be in the relationship.
Okay, mature minds.
Mature minds should be in a relationship.
Well, how about experiences of life? At first the guy was a simp, of which that was how he grew up, and now he's becoming a mature man. Because Godwin was talking about experiences, and these experiences probably hurtful experiences.
Okay. That one is a valid point that you need to have an experience while you are going into a relationship.
Okay.
The thing is, most people already see themselves as wives or as wife material when the boyfriends already see them as someone that just smash me. I just not this one.
100 yards.
Do you understand?
Okay.
That is where the confusion comes in.
Okay.
Most ladies don't even know their place in the relationship.
Most ladies do not know their places.
That's fact. They don't know their place in the relationship, and that's why they overdo things.
Okay.
You are a girlfriend for Christ's sake. You are not house help. You are not coming there to be cleaning the house.
Honestly.
The ladies, they are now saying that you should not do too much.
Okay, that's it.
Now, Becky, yes, I'm coming to you. You see, that's how nature works. You see, Becky, when you talk about love, you see, when somebody is coming from a family where the mom so much loves the dad, she gives the dad everything, her world. Okay, I think when a man encounters such a woman, isn't that what we want?
I do have something.
Isn't that the kind of woman we want? Becky, please go on. Let me hear you.
You cannot compare our mother's days to what we are now.
Okay, relationship of 1866.
You can't compare them to what we are going through now. This present generation,
What do you mean by this present generation?
It's talking about both genders.
Okay, both genders.
This generation, that's something else.
Ooh.
Okay, talking about there's this scenario. He asked the girl out, he likes the girl.
Okay.
Out. He invited her over to call to his house. And he was saying it in the group chat, before he woke up, she was already awake. She cleaned everywhere. Served him breakfast. He was
it could be maybe that's how she is from her family.
This son is doing too much. After they are going to
Oh my God.
Yes, he was she was acting desperate. To him, that's how he said she was acting desperate. we barely know each other. I invited you over and you're cleaning, you're cooking, you're doing this. Like he
Okay.
said after that day, she left his house. He blocked her, gifted her number.
Wow. And
To him,
that's why.
she was desperate. To him, she was desperate.
Okay, she was being desperate.
Meanwhile, the girl might think she was doing the right thing.
Okay.
Yes.
She was being an understanding girlfriend. Isn't that what they call it?
Yes,
Andrew?
I guess.
And have you ever encountered an understanding girlfriend?
Yes, I am.
Are you sure you didn't make these statements that Becky just said now? That she was doing too much?
I would say on her own part, it was love.
It was love, most likely.
Most likely.
That's just how she is.
Yeah, that's just how she is. It's not that she was doing too much. It was love on my side. And I really loved her for that.
Oh, okay.
Understand? And she was caring.
Mm.
She was caring. So those were the things that attracted me to her.
To her.
You get
She was being herself. She was being real.
herself.
Okay.
Being real. But now the issue is what our parents don't understand is when a guy says he's in love with someone,
Okay.
our parents want this Christian, religious, holy
Kind of love. That's why you talk about no sex before marriage,
before marriage
all
and
that.
stuff like that. But the issue now is, okay, they say go to church, you find your wife, go to church, you find your husband. You get to church, you see that girl, Sister Mary in quote.
Okay.
Your sister,
She'll be in the club.
yes, but Sister Mary has Nicki Minaj vibes.
God fearing with a shower vibes. Sorry, Andrew. That is what is going to bring me to Godwin. You see, Godwin, we talk about God fearing with a shower vibes. Do you like God fearing with a shower vibes? What do you think about God fearing with a shower vibes?
He likes
Wait. When you're talking about some kind of attitude,
Yes,
some lady should
basically
have
attitude.
that is going to attract some kind of Christian brothers to them.
You mean Christian brothers?
Now, when I mean Christian brothers, you know that majority of the guys, they like going to church based on the kind of, how corrupt the society has been. You can't find a good, lady out there. Then the next place you go to is to go to church. And these same ladies also, they are also looking at it that we can't find a good guy out there, God-fearing guy out there. The next place you go is to go to church. So the both of you will meet.
Everybody now is going to church.
The both of you.
Meanwhile, the church is already filled with sick people. Is that what you're saying? Because people are coming for redemption and healing.
Now, one thing here is, I don't like a lady with a shower vibe.
Are you sure?
Wait, there are some kind of experiences that comes with that. There are some kind of hurtful feelings that she brings along.
Hurtful experiences.
Yes, hurtful experiences that she, brings along. It's not that she shouldn't have. When you're talking about a shower vibe, it should.
What we are saying is combining God fearing. Like she's God fearing. She knows God.
Yeah, she can wear bomb shorts in my house.
Yes, that's the shower vibe. Maybe you like it, right?
Now,
yeah, she's trying to bring out the King Kong in you.
She should have that, man.
Believe the kingdom. Machine gun.
In privacy. That is allowed.
Okay, so God fearing with a shower vibes is totally fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Okay,
in the house.
Becky, let me come to you. You see, people say that the best place that they can find the right partner is at church. Because everybody they feel say when they go church, they go find person who be say they don't train, they holy. Yes, now, and we don't see situations where we see a lot of situations whereby we have found out that Sister Mary that belongs to the choir and she sings soprano, she's receiving back shots from Brother Kennedy behind the church. Do you think people can find the right partners in church? Because looking at their background, family upbringing, do you think that they could make the best of the best couples?
I don't know.
It's possible.
I won't put it 50-50.
Honestly, because coming from a good background doesn't mean the child turns out to be a good person.
Okay, so there could be a change some way, somehow in life.
Coming from a holy background, it doesn't make you a holy child. Like, okay, let me just put it this way. My pastor, his children,
Are you sure you want to talk about this?
Let's not go down that.
Tanisha, it seems there's something in your mind.
I was about to say
But
something.
all I can
Okay.
say is coming from a Christian home doesn't make anybody good.
Okay, it doesn't make any.
Yeah,
person.
like, okay, fine. There are some situations in life that there are some things you're about to do. Okay, let's say for girl, like me now, for instance. Maybe I'm going through some ordeal and I really need money.
Yes.
And I'll start being like, I start this call business.
Yeah.
See, not that you get the way you go, just take the bar. There was a time I was going through a lot.
Okay.
I needed money. And me, I have variety of friends. I have friends that
Yes.
cover themselves.
You'll find
I have
beautiful.
friends that
So
go
yes.
to club that if you see me and there, you'll be like, sure, this one they do a show.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my god, I need money. And there was this particular lady. She was always disturbing me that Becky, you're late. Fine girl like you, just be the suffer.
Make you know the waste. May know the like say the waste.
You can walk the way to no thank you.
Make you enter street.
Okay, that time I'm gonna be like, short, I don't go follow the snake. After all the ginger and everything, the day she was calling me that like, let's go. Honestly, I blocked her number.
Why?
You see that moment? Do
Why?
you know why? That
Why?
moment, as I was sitting down, my conscience, I just all the advice, what I give.
The angel of the Lord
See,
gets.
they were just playing like, okay, it might be your first time you end up in ritualist hand. Okay, you want to try the first time. All the things that my mom has been telling me, I don't be like, what situation you go through in life, you must surely come out of it.
Well, so
There's no need for you to like push yourself out there to have to sleep with somebody for money.
now you are saying that. Sorry. Now you are saying that one should not just give up family backgrounds because they want just
honestly,
self-gratification,
like,
or maybe just they want to feel among.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Do you know that most of the corrupt kids in the world
Yes.
were raised by wonderful parents?
Honestly.
Most corrupt kids.
Most
Yes.
corrupt kids
Honestly, like,
were raised by godly parents. And that's why you hear things like, okay, she was in the choir before,
Yes.
now she's in the world. You understand? The parents did their own duty, their own job,
Yes.
in making sure that this my child must become something great in life.
Okay.
You get, so you cannot 100% blame the family
That's good.
for bringing up their child. And that's why now people will get sense. Now you understand the part of life. If you don't have that wisdom, you cannot sit with elders. You can't eat with elders.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So it's very important
Do you have something to say about it?
Yeah, I have something to say. I'll just add to what you just said. You see,
Okay.
definitely family upbringing does not guarantee that a child will live, a good life
Oh.
later in the future. You see, only what can go ahead of that child. And if the child takes it, is the advice, just as she said.
Okay, the advice.
You see, okay, let me just bring a personal experience. I thank God that I remember at the age of 15, 16, when cultism is still, I remember that when we were in school, we were looking at these guys like
they were being kings.
Yeah, they are being kings. I know that Jairi, all those kind of orientation and all those things. You see, and there's one of my childhood friends I knew that time, like he was part of them. I don't know which of the cult group, but he was inviting me and my friend.
Okay.
My close friend, we are roommates, you understand? He invited him and he was telling me that, how far more join this cult, and we said we'll get that, you understand?
So did you later become a cultist?
No. Do you know what? That day that they are going for the, what they call it Bami. That day that they are going for the Bami, I went to my own.
You were supposed to be a part of them.
Yes, I want.
It was sweeting you.
This advice, our parents' advice, you understand? Started coming one. Know the some of them.
So what do you know? What was the final decision at the end of the day?
The final conclusion I came to myself is no, I won't go there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, you see, we have listened to all of our guests. Now you've made it to the end of this video. Please let us know what you think on our YouTube channel. Just go to the comment section, just type it there. Don't be shy. Also kindly subscribe. Okay, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Please. Thank you very much. Just drop a comment. And lastly, you could also hit us on our anonymous link. Just tell us what you think about maybe yourself or whatever it is that's going on in your relationship. We could maybe read out anonymous statements and all that. So see you same time next week. My name is Richie, and bye for now.